Alright guys, so for your enjoyment and your enjoyment only, we've switched games. So previously we were showing sniper warheads and aimers. It looked like the first map was a stomp. So what we're doing now is we're switching on to MIP versus, what's the team name?
If we lose this lag, I believe it's called.
Yeah, there's a team called If We Lose, It's Lag.
Oh, they got the excuse prepared. I love it.
Yeah, beautiful. You come in already protecting yourself. In any case, looks like the game is paused, so we're going to take this opportunity to block communication from the players. And we do have a disconnect as well. So that's the sweet and sour of Counter-Strike. You get the most exciting games in the esports scene when you watch Counter-Strike, but you get the most technical issues as well, I have to say.
Yeah, I agree. It's a problem. I think every Counter-Strike event faces time and time again, even some of the biggest names. But all we can do is ask for your patience while we work for it.
Yeah, in any case, we're going to be patient, and we hope you guys are. So, if you're just tuning in, this is the NVIDIA CSGO GeForce Cup taking place at Hub Zero. You can still join us. I mean, you could stay with us on Twitch till the end of the night. We're going to go past midnight here probably. But if you're in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, do pop down to Hub Zero. It's a beautiful video game theme park. I mean, that's what I would call it. But at the same time, I think they've got the most beautiful LAN or network setup that I've seen in the Middle East. To be honest, I've never been to a LAN setup that looks this impressive. So if you're in the UAE, do pop down to Hub Zero. It's a beautiful venue, and you will be amazed.
Alright, it's very far. You've got the private booths for the teams, you've got the open stage area. Really well laid out.
In any case, looks like the game will go on. Both teams with 5 players, so it's a full deck, and it's 3-0 already for MIP. The team on counter-terrorist side is called If We Lose, It's Lag. Let's just call them lag.
This is called lag.
For the sake of commentating.
Yes. Lag versus MIP.
You can see
The full push right now, smokes and flashes have gone out.
yeah, it looks like they're already committed.
I think that was a missmoke though on connector.
Roller will have an easy time putting the bomb down. This puts lag on the back foot. Kalma doing well to take out Hamad Shakur. He's still got 3 players to go. I mean, he's actually going for it. He's fast, and he does get taken out by Cabal. 4-0 for MIP. Wonder what it stands for. So not ninjas in pajamas. I mean, we've had NIK before, ninjas in kanduras.
That was a brilliant name.
Yeah, that was a good name.
I like that a lot.
MIP? Not sure. Men in pajamas? No.
Let's call him Mip.
Yeah, both teams playing this out very slowly, nobody in a rush to show any signs of commitment, neither team giving out important information. Meanwhile, Ponko Star leading the push onto B. Flick just around that corner. He will be making the opening play very soon. He needs to watch his right though. Flick is just around that corner right behind him. Should hear, but his friend has got his back. Chapo does very well to cover Ponko Star. He could take out Flack here as well. He does. This should give. What do you call it again?
Lag.
No, they're not lag. That's not
MIP.
lag. But yeah, they should. Yeah, you're thinking about it too much. You end up forgetting. So this should give MIP enough grounding on to be securely put the bomb down, and they do. And it's a 1v3 situation now. And I think Rumble decides to save his AK.
We'll do siege 5th round. Go into the ways of MIP. We now coming in down to the 6th round. Guns and utility on both sides.
Yeah, enough firepower to make this an interesting round. And it looks like Bonkerstar will be pushing down through mid. Oh, but there's very well to take out. He could take out. Oh, but the shot doesn't connect, misses by a millimeter. It's a 4v2 situation now.
On the 1v4 situation, Cabal does have the AWP and looks like he does want to hold on to it, but he's surrounded completely. Spots the pop flash, he knows someone's in kill, he does get the first kill. He gets the second kill, it's now a 1v2 situation. But he has only got 13 points of health and a dream.
Yeah, I mean, Cabal does well to hold his own for now. Not sure if this is going to go all the way, but he does have a little bit of space to lurk into B.
If he does make this B cool, he will have an open site to walk into. But Flack has realized this and he is making his way back.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage, all you want is to get that bomb down. That's a maximum push out of this round. He could alternatively save his AWP, but he looks like he's not going to be going with that option, and Flack is going to be just around there to try and confront him on this push to B. Here we go. He's probably going to wait on him to plant. I mean, he's got 19 seconds. Oh, look, just around there, not paying attention, and Flacca takes him out easily from the side, making it 5-1. So MIP still in a comfortable control here on Mirage.
It's a very smart play by Flacca. He just had his patience, had his composure, and managed to get a clutch out of that round. Now we are coming to the 7th round. We're seeing explosive by both teams. But we do have the smokes and flashes to work with.
Yeah, and it looks like MIP are still lingering around T-base, trying to decide what their next move will be. Meanwhile, that 3-2 setup for if we lose at Slag.
So we are going to see an A execute. So coming out. And here comes the flashes. How will Lag respond to this?
Enough damage. He doesn't. Goes down to Chapel very quickly. Get another kill here. Ah, could have dealt an insane amount of damage.
That's very smart play.
A lot of good cover there from if we lose. No, from MIP actually when they come into the bomb sites. They're pretty quick on the moving in. They're very decisive. Once they get onto a bomb site, it seems like they know what they're doing. And so far, they're a little too fast for if we lose, it's Lag.
I do love that name.
Yeah, I mean, if you wonder why I keep saying that, that's because it's actually the CT team's name. So, yeah.
Team name and an excuse all in one.
It's perfect.
We are now. So at the moment, they got 4-5 seconds to work with, but not much else. Going up against 4 AKs and AWP and a full arsenal of grenades.
Alright guys, so every time you hear me pausing, it's because we're trying to resolve some sort of technical audio or visual issue here.
Being plagued right now, but we're slowly working for it. We promise as the day goes through, we'll get smoother quality.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a little rigid in the beginning on Counter-Strike tournaments, but I promise you, it looks like it's going to be a good show tonight.
Oh yeah, we still got some really big games coming up for you later with some big names from our last tournament making a comeback and showing why Middle East is so strong.
Yeah, we've had epic finals, and we hope we get an epic final today. So 7-1, nothing too special being offered by either team as of yet. MIP look like they're in cruise control, with the CT side unable to really fend off these quick pushes. Meanwhile, you've got some movement onto A. Okay, does well to take out Cabal, but the exchange. And MIP once again secure some space enough to put the bomb down on A. So it doesn't look like Flick will be showing much resistance here.
I do enjoy MIP. Every time they make a push, they always one guy backing up another guy, making sure if there is a fight, there is a trade track involved. And it's playing very well as a team so far. Something I think we've seen from Terror's team so far compared, at least so far today. And it's really impressive to watch so far.
Yeah, some good skills being put on display here. Let's hope it gets better, and I'm sure it will.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure.
So I might be scattering around the map, probably trying to see if we could get an entry point somewhere. And it looks like our first confrontation, maybe again between Ponkastar and Flick. Well, Flick loves that corner just outside B though. Meanwhile, Chapo makes a first move here on A, and so there's a kill on A and a kill on B, and they've got decisions to make now. So do the CT side, and once again it's Flaka left up against 4 here, and it doesn't look like he's going to manage to get anything out of that round. It's 9-1. So I hope this works better, and now we're coming on to the 11th round. So you've got some movement towards A. Count manages to fend off the first player. It looks like Ponkastar could be dealing some damage from altitude here. Rumble needs to get a position off A main, but by Ponka does well to take him out. This does give MIP space once again to move onto the ball spots right behind the stairs, and he does manage to get him out. Very good movement here by MIP, sealing the deal, making it 10-1. So if we lose its lag, I mean, I could think of a couple of other names now for the team. It could be, if we lose, it's because we're not holding A well enough. But no, no, you see, they're falling for MIP's bait. MIP keeps sending someone down short, down in apartments, down in mid, while completely committing to A. If they commit to A, then the CT side will be quick on the rotate, and by now they should be able to spot them. They need to put in enough players. They're not, because they're stuck in the back there trying to deal with whoever is pushing in short while MIP get the bomb down in A. And this has happened time and time again.
So right now, the composure and the skill of the team, we see MIP, they've clearly been working on this, and the efforts are showing. Well, if it's lag, there's still certain things, they're just running around, the flags not really covering each other's backs, no pop flashes to cover each other.
It's not over yet. So it's a 3v2 situation. And Hamad quickly makes it a 2v2 situation. They still have to play this before he gets spotted by Flaka in connector. Ponkastar coming into the C4 from behind. I think he does get spotted. He does have enough space to put down the C4. He is alone though. Hamad does go down to Flick in mid.
Bomb has been planted.
Going to be.
Yeah, Ponkastar makes him pay for that peek. And it's a 1v1, and it looks like, well, Flick is going to take this patiently. I personally don't think he's got enough time, and Ponka looks like he's going to be in control here.
Terrorists win.
Ponkastar does finish off the round, making it 11-1. So, as of now, it looks like the some of the matches we've shown you are a little unbalanced, let's say, in terms of team skill.
Yeah, one thing that is fair to point out, these are the non-seeded teams going in against some of the most established teams. So we are seeing, but as we go through the tournament into the playoffs and the quarterfinals and semi-finals, we will see more of the actual teams being played, and some of our top seeded teams
Yeah, I mean, the matches do get better with time in the tournament, so that's another reason for you to stay tuned with us.
We do hope you're enjoying the game. We do love Counter-Strike, don't we, Bambi?
Yeah, we do. We do love Counter-Strike. And Ponka gets picked off by Coma here. Meanwhile, an opening play being made on A by Chapo. CTs are a little quicker on the rotate now. They've committed 3 to the site. And MIP have the C4 security still at their base, but I think they're going to be confident enough to bring it onto into site. And they probably will. Here comes Demon. It's going to be an expensive peek around that corner. Well, Flick does very well to take out 2 players and making it a 2v2 situation. Just around that corner is Chapo. Takes him out. I don't think Chapo was expecting that.
Now Flick in the 1v2.
Yeah, Flick could, I mean,
Just take one
Flick
now.
could save the day here. Remember, he killed 2 coming onto A. He's got visual of the C4. Hamid, but Hamid does finish around doing very well, making it 12-1 for MIP.
He was not able to pick up that ult quick enough. It's not going to make much difference at this point. They've got a world of money to work with right now, not a care in the world. 12-1 up on the terrorist half. They're looking strong. Another eco coming out for lag.
Yeah, I mean, that's a solid score coming in from T side. In any case, it looks like they're going to be making some moves towards A. Kama could does spot Kabbalah here. Doesn't manage to land any of his hits. Meanwhile, Hamid could try something a little cheeky here. Does spot him. Gives him enough information, but also enough width to move on to A. Full rotate now for MIP once again have a comfortable.
Very comfortable. I'm not losing a single player. Hardly using him, but smoke some flashes, keeping up for the next zone. And this is just bad time after bad time for lag.
Yeah, and I mean, CTs really haven't tried to mix things up yet. They've got a number of options which they still haven't explored. I think they need to be a little more aggressive, I think.
Just to analyze this game quickly for the people watching at home or watching on the stream right now. What you're seeing is a clear example of a team that works hard, puts in the time, puts in the teamwork. And as you can clearly see, every time they're trade right. They're just playing like it's a mixed team.
I mean, again, they've got a number of options to explore here, which they haven't tried out. I mean, if you want to play the aim game, they've been trying that all day, right? The CGs have held back, played conservatively, waited for T's to make the first. That hasn't worked out in their favor. Maybe each time they make a couple of pushes, maybe each time they do send the lurkers down in connector, down in mid, to really test, at least give them a test on and see how MIP respond to that. And that might even force MIP to be a little bit more conservative with their pushes, because so far they've just gone in with brute force onto either bomb site that they've selected.
And they're taking it. Getting the smokes and flashes onto the site, and they're holding it.
So a little bit of quiet time here as Rumble tries to find his way onto A. He knows they're there. Whether he can get much out of this, that's up to him.
Yeah, there's an AWP pistol, and one is only sitting on 14 HP.
He does have an AWP. No point in
Hamid does take out.
Yeah, he does go down to Hamid, who is just hiding around in CT.
Will be the first half score, 14-1 for MIP.
Yeah, so MIP really comfortably taking the first half here. I think if we lose, it's lag. Have a lot of work to do. Let's see if they play T side any different. I mean, 14-1 is a hard score to recover from anyway, but never say never in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, we've seen it time and time again, teams coming up back from what we thought was the brink of destruction,
Yeah.
and here time and time again.
It looks like you're going to see some movement onto A. Flick decides to go through aiming. This will be the opening play. Oh, really just on the other end, gets taken out. Kama finishing off Bonk Star. Some good movement first round. If we lose, it's lag. Flick being overly aggressive here. Chapel still alive somehow. Meanwhile, Kalma finishing off Hamad.
Terrorists win.
And this round goes very quickly to T side.
Do I smell a comeback? Too soon.
Hey,
Too soon.
could be.
Hashtag too soon. Here we go now. They got the Mac 10s. If they can build them coming, they can build some money now. It's gonna be very strong going in. And trying to make some sort of a comeback.
Yeah, now this time you might see the team a little bit more patient about it. Kalma's thinking differently. This is here. His gun isn't hit for that fight. I don't know what he was thinking, but anyway, Demon finishes off the job. Flick taking off Monk Star. You've got Bono just around the corner here with a dig. Gets picked off by Flick. Well-timed flash. Leaving Hammer the chopper to clean up the mess that's happening in A. That's a 1v4 situation, and Hammer trying to get does very well to pick off Demon.
Terrorists win.
Flick finishing it off, making it 14-3. So T's really securing the first 2 rounds here. They've still got a very large mountain to climb, but they are showing signs of better team movement, that's for sure.
Yeah, at least you can see they're not showing any signs of giving up. Keeping composure at least. They're trying to find their way back up.
Well, you can see both teams going in completely opposite direction. It's yeah, that's just unfortunate, I guess, for CTs. They decided to push down through A main, but
I'll be honest, this is a very interesting call from the CTs. I mean, I've not seen this in a while. But didn't manage to pay off this time. Flecker does know the backstab. This is now just put them between a rock and a hard place for the counter-terrorists.
you've got the 2 CTs trying to see what damage they can deal here. Oh, very nice shot from Cabal on Rumble. Cabal stays alive long enough to deal some damage before going down, but it looks like it's going to be another round for the T's here.
Terrorists win.
Did want a frag or 2, but he's not going to get it.
14-4, so as expected,
But now
if we
we'll
lose its flag, do secure the first 3 rounds. And I mean, here comes their second real test on the second half. MIP do have enough firepower to show them some resistance coming onto either bomb site. Let's see how they decide to take this.
They've only got 1 smoke and 2 flashes to work with here. This is going to be very hard to hold against a team with full arsenal of grenades, molotovs, and smokes to work with. It just depends how well Lag can actually utilize these.
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking this is going to be a very expensive peak for a Rumble. It's a 3rd round and he's peeking mid with an AK. Bono does manage to do enough damage. I mean, not enough damage. Just tap him with his AWP, but luckily for him, he doesn't go down. He's to fight another day, but Hamad does take him out.
Flick has they have got the opening pick. It's the second. They have now got control of the opening site.
Yeah, MIP look a lot less comfortable.
Terrorists win.
They lose a very important round. That was an expensive round for them to lose.
So we are going to see another eco, maybe a couple of pistols, maybe a smoke and a flash. Can't imagine much more than that.
So, in case you're just tuning in, you're watching MIP versus a team called If We Lose Its Slag. So MIP are on CT side, and If We Lose Its Slag are on T side. Currently, they're doing pretty well to show signs of a comeback. Kama slowly moving in through A main.
Terrorists do go down those, and they have picked up an open with that. Terrorists making good use of that AWP now in a 1v4 situation.
I mean, Rumble could deal damage here. They gotta be careful.
He's got to be worried for that backstab. He knows it's coming. CTs have to play this very good. They are still away. He's in that corner.
I mean, he should be quick. He's staying alive a lot longer than he should be. And Bono gets killed on the back foot again. They've got to be careful going in here one by one. The ball could get picked off, and he does. This is a complete mess here from MIP. They had a brilliant advantage, and now Rumble is gonna have enough ground to put the bomb down. It was a 1v4 situation, and I mean, well done. Rumble does very well to get the bomb down. As far as he's concerned, this is a victory for him. This round, he's done more than his job, and I wonder what Chapo's doing.
Nade to the face for Chapo.
Careful coming in, and Rumble with a beautiful
Does get
clutch
a
here.
1v4 clutch.
Yeah, that's a beautiful clutch by Rumble. They're going to be very happy about that. MIP are going to be beating themselves over this. What a wasted opportunity, going in there one by one and getting caught on the back foot. It should have been Rumble who was cornered. That's very disappointing to see from MIP. Very well done, Rumble, playing the positioning game very correctly and really beating them when it came to the aim game as well.
Just so around for his team. Now we're on to 21st round. Teams got some breathing space. They all to play for. They don't want MIP getting on to match point.
So, yeah, I mean, both teams being very slow, but Chapo does get a kill here on Flick.
There's the apartment. She's trying to put in Flocker. Flocker's not having it.
Yeah, they're not too eager to commit to his site yet. They're going to see if they could get a couple more picks for really moving in.
Here comes, come on, down mid though. No smokes, flashes, or anything. Just get put in and misses the shot.
That's a very expensive peak here.
I question why you would run up mid with an orb going up the short without anything. But
Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures, my friend. Chapo finishing off Blackie, but Blackie gets a better of it, but Bono finishing off the job. Demon could get the bomb down. That's all he wants right now. And Bono does finish him off. And
they will be now on match point. Like they have a mountain climb, 10 match points against them.
Has been defused.
This is gonna be something.
Terrorists
If they can make this come, this is gonna be something.
yeah, so MIP recover nicely on the round, making 15-6. So they've sealed the draw at least. Can they finish this game off? I mean, both teams with enough firepower once again to provide an interesting round. In any case, here comes 15-6 in favor of MIP. And it looks like If We Lose It Slag have made up their minds, and it's going to be an A push as of now, while Flick watches their back. Cabal could be the first to confront here. He's got to be careful. The spot's open.
At the moment they've only lost one. Cabal time, but Demon take him out. Let's take 3 beautiful frags. Now Karma in a 1v3 situation. Can he hold it?
terrorists win.
Ponkastar seals the deal, making it 16-6 for MIP.
Beautiful play there, getting that 3-man, holding that site for his team. Just managed to push them over and win that first game.
Yeah, I mean, MIP have really shown some good signs coming into this map. And yeah, I think they were the deserved victors, really.
Yeah,
If We Lose It Slag lost, not because of lag. They've got some work to do on the movement and team department.
Now we have got Kobo coming out, one of our favorite maps, isn't it, Bambi?
It is. It's one of the most played maps here. In any case, guys, we're going to go on a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Stay tuned.